brakes, discs and brake pads, and let's check it out. Let's just turn off the radio a bit because else YouTube will be mad. Remove it there, and you'll miss my speech, my sweet talking. So yeah, I already turned it a bit loose. Always check that you have your safety anti-theft socket in the trunk. Should be in the trunk in the special mousse where the spare tire is and the jack and stuff. Yeah, let's get this off first. Take the Milwaukee and looks like we have another chrome cap situation. So yeah, it will be exciting if they would all come off. That would be nice. That would be nice. That would be nice. Hoppa. So let's check it out. Easy cheesy. I would recommend replacing these ones with normal ones because look, it wears out pretty quick. And when it does, you're really in for a nice little event. Then you have to weld another bolt on and try to undo it. Like, look, this is a situation again. I don't get it, but yeah, looks fancy for some people, not for me. To me it looks cheap. It's the only thing I don't like about Ford stuff. This stupid chrome thing. Hold the wheel when you undo the last one so it doesn't come towards you, and when you are turning this one with the gun, the impact gun, you could damage the rims. Look, it's already off. That's an easy one. Up. Yep. Let's put this light heavy truck wheel aside, just to give an impression of the size of these wheels. It's a simple SUV. What are we doing here? It's a truck wheel. So this is with the electric parking brake. So we'll have to get the computer and the Autel computer and tell it to release the parking brake, and then we can change the pads and discs because they are pretty badly worn, as you can see, scratched and everywhere. So before I take something off, let's do that. Let's put it in service mode, and I'll see you soon. Plugged in the computer. OBD socket right underneath here, nicely plugged in. And now let's reset the parking brake. Retract it. Oh man. Yep, everything good. A little bit of plastic plastic sound, but okay, nice car nonetheless. Let's turn on the ignition. Yeah, there we are. And now turn on my Autel. Ignition on. Thank you. Nope. Not now. Stop blowing stupid wind in my face. Off. Turn off. Oh. Looks like I have to push the button 20 times, then it turns off. So we have probably the door is open. Yeah. Thanks for beeping till the door is closed. Auto detect. Damn, stupid wind. Yep, it works. Sweet. F-Pace 2017 model year. Catalyzed diesel particulate filter. Nice. Yes. With ignition on, 11.9. That's very good. Volts. So the hot functions are the service function. We can do the reset with this, even I think. So what do we have here? Service functions. Tra-la-la-la. Seems to be a lot of things. Flight recorder, transfer case, it's 4x4. Yeah. Injector replacement. Where is the electronic parking brake? But I chose, yeah. No. Parking brake. Come on! Apply and release the electric parking brake. Yeah, that's it. Parking brake pad replacement. Exit maintenance mode function. Parking brake replacement. Release to service position. Apply and release the electric parking brake. Parking brake activation. Brake caliper replacement assembly test. So we need parking brake pad replacement. Release to service position. That seems the good one to choose. Parking brake replacement. When the parking brake pads are replaced, this function is required. Before replacement of the parking brake pads, this function must be used. Exit maintenance modes function. Before replacement of the parking brake pad, this function must be used. Exit maintenance mode function. No. Note that the parking brake will not operate via the EPB switch when service station. Press OK to confirm selections. Blah, blah, blah. Turn the ignition on. Position 2. I think it's on. Exciting. The vehicle battery voltage is below what? Diagnostic tool functions will be disabled at 12.5 volts probably. Current battery measure. Ensure that the battery charger is connected. Press OK to proceed. Alright. Well, I assume with 11.9 that you can operate an electric motor that operates normally at 12 volts. But I don't assume, I know. But whatever, it's okay. Stop peeping. I could turn off the lights, but yeah. Isn't gonna make it to 12.5. We have the battery plus terminal right here to jump start it. What the fuck? Yeah, an awkward moment. So when there's a negative here or here, whatever, find one, be happy. So I can put on a charger or a brake booster. With the brake booster I'm gonna get we could try it. No, fuck it. I'm gonna use a charger. A nice and old charger. We don't have to work here, so it doesn't matter. So Casper will be happy with an extra full battery. So can we make it to the grounds? Whatever. Up. Choose your poison. Up, 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 up. And can we make it to this one? I think so. To the grounds. Almost, yeah. We can make it to the grounds. And not to this one. Well, that's too bad. But I have a cable left over here, I think. Yep, sure I do. And can we make it? Man, my foot still hurts. It's a bit difficult. We can barely make it. And there we go. So, are we in business? Yeah, we are in business. Quick loading should bring us up to 13.5 volts. Damn it, foot, you must cooperate. And here it says, okay to proceed. Ah, it's climbing. Yeah, but not a lot. .96, 11.92. What the hell? What the heck? Turn ignition off. Yeah, okay. Why not? Oh boy. Oh boy. Ignition off. Okay. This one. So we click OK. Ignition on. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Clock wheels. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Oh man. Right. To allow new brake pad installation, this function will retract parking brake pistons. Yeah, that's what we want. Oh, failed. So yeah, it's off here. Yeah, we need 12.5 volts. Now we have 11.98 now. And the lights are still on. So let's turn off the lights. Off. Yep. Gives us 12.11, 19, 12.2. That means my charging device is not connected right. That's pretty impossible. So let's check it out. 12.2, that's not possible. Should be like 14 now. or 15. Up. Okay, I'll take this with me. And let's check out the connection. 12.21. .2. I'm wiggling the connections. I'm wiggling away. Come on, man. 12.26. This car, I'm telling you, it's possessed. This is working. It's charging. But I need a better ground, I think. And cable is not long enough to go to there. No, that's also not an option. Let's take this one over here. Yep, on the turbo. This would be a good plus. It's also corroded, but hey, come on. Now we should have something pretty good. 12.2431. 3.35. Oh, come on. 3.5, 12.35. 3.8. We're gonna get there. So yeah, 4.6. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm gonna wait a bit until the charger is doing its having its effect on the voltage, and then I'll get you back for the next part when the procedure is ready to not fail. So we're back with 13.17 volts as we speak. Charger is on for safety. Not further drop the voltage when you turn on the ignition. We have the booster, battery booster connected also. So seems to make a little bit of difference. Let's check for a good connection. Yep. Stays at 13, that's good. Now we will get in the car again and hopefully get 12.5 to loosen up the electronic parking brake. Let's get in here again. Hopla. So 12.89. Make sure the OBD connector is still in place. Right there. Okay, do you want to retry? Yeah. Okay, turn ignition on. It's on. Yep. Okay, then okay, proceed to start. So it's dropping. Okay, 12.5, 12.49. Come on, 12.5. Routine complete. Failed. Press OK. Turn ignition off. Okay, I turn it off. Important instruction. Procedure failure complete. Problem is to be investigated if a second failure occurs. Retry. Okay. Let's try it again. Ignition on. Lights are off. Okay. And now I'm gonna wait until we have 12.5 for sure. And it still is dropping, or no, it's... All those systems need to shut up. Come on. Let's close the door. It's in P, maybe I should press in the brake pedal. Now it's loose with the ignition on. Maybe that was a problem. The parking brake was still applied. Okay. Press OK. Yep, OK. We have decent voltage, not 12.5 almost. Yep, it's working. We can hear it. Oh my god, it happened. So you need to release the parking brake. It automatically completes. Press OK to proceed. Okay. Ignition off. Ignition on. Okay. Establishing communication. Reading fault codes. Huh? Lock DDC for the DDC. Okay. Clear the fault codes. Next procedure. Perform a complete vehicle DDC clear. Don't proceed. Okay. There was nothing specific in there, so maybe just a fail code from trying to put it in service position and the parking brake was still applied. Every time you get out the vehicle and you turn the ignition off, it seems to automatically put the parking brake on for safety reasons. Although it wasn't P the whole time. Yep. Ignition off. It's a whole procedure. Come on. I just want to replace the brake pads, man. Initializing, press OK to proceed. Come on. It's all good. I just want to replace them. Huh? Again? We can play this game all day long, but control module procedure completed with fault codes logged. Okay. Ignition off. Yeah, but that should be good to go. It retracted, so yeah, the last step was a bit weird, but okay. Now we can continue to replace the brake pads, and then we have to exit the service mode. Okay. So I'm gonna turn off the screen, save the battery, and finally we can continue. And that's why your invoice of your big service will cost a lot of money. But the battery will still look after an hour. Turn on the lights. It's still at 2.78, something like that, amperage. So it's not really perfect to begin with, but okay, we can continue. I saw some gliders, probably 7. Those brakes take 7 millimeter hex socket, so it seems like they haven't been touched, so I better use the long one, lever. And now, flathead screwdriver, of course. The red one fits it. Well, I'll take this one. Okay. Our brush. Some brake cleaner, of course. And let's get cracking. Oh, damn it, stupid foot. So, let's take off the spring. Wiggle, wiggle. Spring comes off. So, I have to take off the dust caps. This is a sensor for the brakes. I think we have to reuse it because there is no new one. I hope it works. If not, we have to order a new one, which would kind of suck. Cable, let's unplug the cable. Yep, up. Then here, yeah, more wiggle room. That's good. We could take out the sensor at once, wiggle it around, and the spring is still in there. And look, this needs to go on there. Yep. So it seems the other the outside brake pad is a little bit more worn than the inside. So we'll address that. I'll keep the spring here, sensor spring, compress it a bit so I can reuse it. Put it aside. Sensor wire and the sensor. You put it here, over there. Now, maybe I should put the camera better. Yep. Our dust cap. Now we take our 7mm, and it's a 7mm. Yep, nice. Okay. Now it looks like ignition is off. We can unplug the motor for the parking brake, so we have more room to wiggle the caliper around. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Present this tab, plastic tab here. Shove the connector towards yourself. Ah, man, this is really stuck. There's a lot of debris behind, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit and try to lift this tab with a little pocket screwdriver. Be careful not to break it, of course. Let me just try to move it a bit. Yeah, so the dirt comes out. Oh man, this really is stuck. Or do you have to shove it backwards first? Yep, that was the problem. too much debris in there, shove it backwards, then you can push it in and push it in and pull. So cable comes off, nice. We can put it somewhere up, there we go. And now we have enough room to take the caliper off and put it there. So this is a piston who will turn in. We can compress it a bit, so we have a little wiggle room to take it off, you see. Now we undo the bolts, glider pins, and let's take the extension, the lever, whatever you call it. Hopla. The other one also undo it a bit. And it comes off here. Oh. Yeah, it's off. Clean this up later. And there we have it. Free Jaguar caliper. And before I undo it completely, it looks like it could sit here. Would be kind of cool. So I'm just gonna place something under it. Maybe a tire or two, or a little stool would be too high, I think. Maybe this. Hey. There we go, my handy stool. Yeah, of course, it's stubborn. Take out the pin, up, take the caliper off, up. Take the old, look, it's totally worn down. The old one, hopla, apart, and we're gonna look. There's two shapes in here. That's to spin the caliper back as you're pushing it back. I'm gonna show you how I do this with exactly with which tool. So we can put it here safely. The other caliper, big difference. So there was a problem. This one wasn't pushed as hard as the other one, so maybe the caliper is bad. Could be, or there was a lot of debris catching on the gliding motion. So now we're gonna swap out the disc brakes. So the best way of addressing this problem, let me show you. I'm just gonna take a quick look. Looks like number 16 bolts on there. So this one and the other one. Let's undo that, and that will come out normally. And looks like we can get the Milwaukee on there, perhaps. So, yep. Number 16. Normally they're 18. Oops, Jaguar uses 17. I don't know. Let's feel for it. Check it out. And it's a 16, or maybe a 15. Maybe even a 15. Is it a 15? It is. Nice. So we put on a 15, a nice long lever. We smack it with the hands. And it breaks free. That's a nice one. That's the bottom one. Now the top one. Same thing. Yep. And it's already free, so we're on the good track. Of course, we're gonna use another tool to make life easier. Ready for duty, Mr. Milwaukee. Let's go. Up. So let's check it out. This one is no go, but this one let's say there's quite a bit of turning. The bottom one I'm going to do by hand. Seems a little too tricky. Don't want to get it stuck. A lot of rust build up on this bolt. It's really every time I try to let's get my wrench off so it doesn't get stuck. Every time I turn it to the top part, I smack my finger into this thing. Yeah, let's clean this also. The bolts, same thing. And now this brake is free. And we have a big Torx bolt sitting right there. Just undo this one and we should be good to go. Looks like a 50, I think. Maybe a 50 or bigger. Let's check it out. Impact Torx bits. 50 is gone. Went on a holiday. So let's check out my other ones. No. Oh, this is a long one, but let's check it out. Oh man, come on. Yeah. This is a 50 for sure. So always when you undo these kind of things, use your impact impact screwdriver. Hopla. Handy. And give it a good smack. So the rust build-up breaks. You can just turn it, undo it by hands. Yep, it's good to go. It's not moving. It's not moving at all. So don't hit threads. Let's give it another go. And there we go. Oh boy. Let's gently. Man, my feet's really bugging me. Put it on one. Rusty little bitch. When you put it on one, it's minor force, so everything is still intact. Nice. You can easily make a big mistake, which yeah, which could cause it to be a whole day of work. Well, not a whole day, but yeah, it's moving. So now that it's moving, we can just tap it here, turn it a bit. It's a 4x4, so there's some tension on it, and it's coming. Just light taps. One more, that will be good, I think. And there we go. There we go. And this one still had something on, but it's really corroded and scratched. Yeah. If you put new brake pads on things like this, they will squeak and then, yeah, be bad in a couple of weeks, maybe days, even. Depends on how you ride. Now, let's clean this bad boy up. Okay, I'm gonna be here for a while, so I'm gonna clean this up, and I'll come back and put the new ones on. So catch you next one. Time to put in your face mask and clean up the pads carrier. Clean up the most that we can with the machine. And the rest by hand, of course. If you give it a little brake clean spray, most of the dust will get captured by the brake cleaner. So you won't have to breathe all that dust, which is always nice. That's also why this brush has this shape, to go perfectly in. When it's on the car, you can only, the disc is here, so you cannot cleaned very well. That's why I do it with a screwdriver, to make sure most of the debris is out. And this system you have to watch out for debris that gets rusted in. As you can see, there's some spots, but it's still pretty okay. If these spots become higher, then the brake pad will get stuck and cannot slide anymore. And just to show you, I have a quick solution for things like that. You can get a file, of course, or you can get, well, polishing is still on there. You can get this one and put this little bad boy on there, and then you can go in. Let me just show it quick. Oh yeah, up, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Of course, up, that goes in there. And my other 3M bits, where is it? One, ah, here it is. Yep, get in there, on there. Yep, that's good. And now, if no, kick, the angle is not perfect, we can use the sides just a little bit. Put on number 2. Look what a difference. We can even make it go faster by putting on this bad boy. Oh, come on. Yep, but not too fast. Let's put up number 1. And this is flat, so you can feel it with your finger. You can hear it also, look. You see the metal part, and then you see the corrosion part. Okay, nice and clean. And the other one, let me try. There's no way to get it in at a good angle. Nope. You have to use a file. This bad boy goes in again. There. Let's look for a file. Oh, right, it's over here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Up. And just get rid of the most corrosion. Yep. That's a good size. Just try to get it out as much as you can. Looking pretty good. And this is as good as it's gonna get. That should be good to go. Yep, I already did the other side. That's good. A little spot. I'll use the Milwaukee again. Just quick. Get it as clean as you can. But don't take the metal off. Oh, when you see sparks, stop, because then you're taking metal off. And here also a bit of file action. Yeah, this is flat, this is almost good. Yeah, it's good. And a little bit in here. Yep, it's gonna be good. It's for the other sides. Clean debris. And good to go. That's how we do it. Let's put it back on. I'm still filming? Yeah. Yep. So, cracks as the knee. We can put it back on. Right, just gonna clean up the threads pretty quickly. Old brake pads, let's check them out. I hope they're the same, but they don't look the same. Sometimes it sucks to be a mechanic. But they could be the same, although they don't fit in the box. One. Two. Let's check out the brake pads. Just gonna take the stupid mask off. Oh. Look, that's a mask that's of use. Not the other ones, protecting against air, thin air. Let's check it out. I hope it's good. It said on the box it should be good, but as expected, they look, no, they're not good. They're not good at all. They're different. They're a lot different. Back of the car, but it doesn't even say Jaguar. This is for the back of a car. Land Rover Discovery, maybe, and the shape looks good. Maybe we're in luck today for a change. Let's figure it out. No way. Haha, no way. Oh. Yeah, what? Oh, yes way. We got the good brake pads. Alright. Exactly the good ones. So the back ones, the front ones have these two grabbers on top, and the back ones with the sensor have the spring and no top grabbers. So yeah, thanks to the brake, the part got Land Rover Discovery. Yeah, the same brakes apparently. Cool. So this needs to be resent to the ports guy. Let's put it over here. I hope my discs are good. Let's check it out before I continue. Yeah, not a simple car to work on. At least we got good pads, so in a case of emergency we could put on the old discs as we took them off really gently. Up, this one is for old iron bin, the old iron bin. Yeah, let's put some grease on there. As this is sliding on the caliper port, we'll have to clean off the caliper also. It's not always the case, but here it is. Lube it, anti-seize, not too much, not too less. It shouldn't fall on your brakes. Need friction, not grease. So the bolts, of course, and a brake disc, and let's check it out. So we put these bad boys over here. I'm gonna clean off this little guy too. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Damn it. Should use a pliers, some pliers, but yeah. Reluctant to do it. I'll use my hand pliers. That's enough. Alright, ça suffit, the French would say. Now we cleaned off this pretty good. Make sure no eye spots here. This side is sticking out. This will make contact with this and this and this a bit also. So this should be really clean, and this also round, all around. Up. Now take your disc and take a rag. Clean it, because there's some anti-corrosion grease on your discs. So we should try them on first, else we'll have to send them back, and we cannot wipe off the anti-corrosion layer, but I think they're good. So and I've had it with wrong ports, so they have to be good. They better be good, else I'm gonna cry like a baby, big fat baby. Up. Okay, check out the rest of the box. No. Sometimes it's ruined. New security bolts. Yeah. I guess Jaguar said no, that's too expensive. Let's not do that. And they fit like a glove. love glove, whatever that may be. So put them back on. Yep, that's cool. Now tap them in. Or hammer. That's over here. Okay. Oh. Yep. Yep. 3 good smackers. That's good. Yes. Now put on your brake pad holder. Goes in like this. Let me check. Yep. Take your bolts. And wiggle it around, find the hole. Okay. So apparently I cannot find the hole. What's the problem? There's still some Loctite in there or something. Yeah, the threads are pretty dirty. Some Loctite. Ah, no, it's okay. It will be fine. Small Loctite can never hurt. And there we go. Yep, that's one. Nice, second one. And now we're gonna screw them in with a bad boy here. Just to give you a visual. Everything going as planned. It's pretty strange. All these parts look like they're 15 years old. There's some on the corners like 5, 6 years old. With almost, I think, 70,000 kilometers on it. Yeah, that's one. Okay. So, too tight. Now the upper one we can do with Milwaukee. I think, yeah. And that's a bit faster. This tool will save you a lot of time. By the 1/4" one, you get this bad boy with it, and so you can make it 3/8. It has a super. It has a lot of power. It doesn't have superpowers, but a lot of power. Okay, so make sure it's nice and tight. Bam! That's on there. Ain't going anywhere. Yep. If you want to know the correct torque settings, yeah, you can, but you can't get your my torque wrench doesn't fit in here, so we have to use an extension and a joint and this and that, and then the torque is different with extensions and joints. So make sure it's good and tight. You know how much force you have to apply to loosen it, so same force to tighten it up. That's all. Now it's time to screw in our piston here. So we're gonna take our special tool. We're gonna clean up the glider pins. Let's do that first. A lot of cleaning today. Nice and shiny. Nothing. Oh, still a bit here. By the way, this is brass, so this is much harder, so you won't scratch it. And there we go, here's still a bit. And there we go. As usual, loop the glider pins with a bit of white grease or some multi-purpose grease, whatever you're feeling around will do. It doesn't get too hot, so that's okay. Put it here. Now our special tool. Let's make some room for it. Wow, that was a lot of room. Yep. So, my new welding equipment. It's for another video. Cheap welding equipment, but really good. Now, this box here. Pneumatic brake caliper rewind toolkit. What a great name. Very pleased to have this. It uses a compressor, so we don't have to push it in and screw at the same time. So we have this is the one most used, as you can see, number 7. And let's check it out. Is it a number 7? Up. Ooh. My new chair stool. Yep, it's a number 7. Perfect. So this is magnetic, really easy. Just clicks on there. Yep. Oh. Customer didn't see that. Nope, nothing to see here. Let's check out if he watches my videos, if you will see that. I'm gonna put this on here somewhere. Yeah, I'll try to do it like this, because else I'm gonna damage my stool. So we can twist this until it's in a good position. Somewhat, you can feel for it, press in the tool, it makes sure the caliper goes in as you spin it, and it should go in rather easy, but it doesn't. Nope, have to use an extension on this to make it go in. So I'm going to put it here so it doesn't fall off. Yeah. That's a good one. Let's turn on the compressor. Maximum force. Back on. So the trick was to turn it a bit to the left and then press it in with the compressed air. Alright. So this one goes in, the sensor should click in there, yep, looks like it will, and it fits, nice. Oh, looking shiny. Okay, they're hanging a bit. I cleaned it off too good. So now put on the caliper, yeah. The spring is in place, as you can see. Now put on our glider pins. One, I'm gonna turn these ones in by hands. It's okay, have another one. And make sure, yep, this one is going good. And the other one. Yep. Make sure you turn it in well, don't cross-thread them, because that will be a stupid day. And they're going in. Nice. Yep. Give it a good whack so they're nice and tight. Yeah. Sure, they're good in there. Yep, looks good to me. Dust caps back on. Nice gliding action. Grease them up. And now, don't forget. I dropped the spring of the sensor. Don't forget the spring right here. Yep, push it in. Goes in perfect. Make sure it's nicely seated. And then the sensor. This little spring. Pretty important. So where do we put it? Over here, next to the connector for the electric parking brake motor. And let's check it out. So put it back on there and try to put it in nicely. Put your cable back. Yep, as I was saying, better do that again. Put your cable back in the slots, the retainers, so this will not be able to wiggle out. It wiggles, but it won't be wiggling out. If it does, yeah, order a new little sensor cable. Probably 30-40 bucks. Depending on what car. Put back the connector. Make sure it clicks in there. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, it's in there. Nice, nice, nice. So, looking pretty good. Of course, now we have to put the brake back out of service mode with the computer. I'll just show you that. I'm going to the other side, so for me it doesn't matter, but just to make sure it works. And for the rest of it, pump the brake after that a couple of times. It should be good. So let's do that. Voltage. Let's put the booster back on. The computer is in the car, I think. Yep, it is. Don't step on your connector of your computer. Up, close the door. Turn the light off, Steven. Still no runner. So, 12.89 volts. Will it be good? I hope. This is blinking. Nothing to see there. Parking brake pad replacement. Exit maintenance mode function. Let's select that one. This function is required. To re-enable electric parking brake operation via electric parking brake switch, this function must be used after the release to service position. Yes. Up. Ignition on. I'm stabilized, more or less. Women like a stable guy. A shoulder to cry on. So, okay, let's put the ignition back on. Okay. Ensure the action below has taken place. Ensure the stand still on level ground. The brake pedal is not depressed. Clock wheels. Ensure that the vehicle cannot roll back. No, the switch. Oh, sorry, some Dutch. Press OK. To re-enable parking brake operation via the parking brake switch, this function must be completed. Yeah. Yeah, you can surely touch them. Aha! I hear them going back in and touching. Routine complete. Complete, okay. Turn it off. And I think they're attention now. Ignition on. Okay. Oh, of course. 2 DTCs this time, because we put it in service mode. Clear the fault codes. Next procedure, perform it. You don't need to tell me how that I need to clear the fault codes if you're telling me you're gonna do it yourself. Yeah. Of course, proceed. Good stuff. Autel Maxicom908pro. The Pro sign is on the back. But yeah, sometimes it's an overkill of weird information. I learned it's a German thing, but the Chinese took it over. And now they're taking over the world. Which they can, of course. I don't care. I love Chinese and their food. Clearing fault codes, press OK to proceed. Turn ignition off. Okay. Let me guess, turn ignition on. So yeah, it's a pretty lengthy thing. Just for some brake pads. Okay. You're right. Turn it on, of course. And we should, yeah, final read of the codes. Of course. Oh, look at my nice wall with tire stickers. Ah, control module procedure complete successfully. Turn it off. Okay, turn it on. Oh no. All right, so we're good to go. We can press the brake pedal and it's hard. I heard the motors contracting, so I think the parking brake is on. Let's check it out. And yep. Kill the screen, save some battery. I know we should buy a bigger garage. I have to work first and save up. But I can't complain, even a big Jaguar can fit in here, so it doesn't matter. Turn on the lights and let's check it out. Yeah! Success! That's how you do, gang. See you next one.